This level of work that we do, like the 9 to 5, is actually like a slave structure. If we stop working, most people, then they can't survive because you don't get enough money. A lot of people are like, is AI going to take all the jobs in the future? Why do you care? Why do you care? Because like I rarely meet people who actually love working. So you're always complaining about work and you get mad because your boss won't allow you to take a day off. So you're forced to wake up every morning to go to somewhere and do the tasks of someone else. And if you want to have one day to breathe, you have to ask for permission. Like this is literally slavery in a way, right? But you get paid, so it's okay.
How far do you think we are from mainstream robots?
When we have built an AI that can itself build an AI, it will literally happen overnight. That very moment that happens, we can build 1 million AIs that could constantly 24/7 work to improve AI. Every minute is evolving like 10 years. If it took us 200 years to learn how to cure one kind of cancer, it will take this 1 million AI scientists, maybe it only takes them 17 minutes. And the thing is that we are in an AI-centric world right now, which means that we are in the same phase when social media was new. Anyone who has created an e-shop just got sales. Now with AI, AI's biggest tool is that
Tas pie kā es gribu, lai mēs nonākam. Tas flows un prieks ir svarīgs. Nemēģināt darīt savu atpūtu ar papildus gribas spēku.
Viss iet super, viss iet kolosāli, esam uzskailojuši nereāli.
So, how are you doing?
Paldies, labi.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm learning Latvian.
Cut.
All right. No, it's good. It's good. We just did a show here. It was great. So, and now we're doing the podcast. So I'm excited.
So why you look sad?
Why I look sad?
Yeah.
I look sad?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like from Sweden.
Maybe she has some kind of filter on or something.
Put this effect like sad meme.
We
no,
will.
no, but like no, I don't feel like maybe it's because I'm like I just did like a 2-hour on stage. Like it kind of drains me a little bit, I guess. But I don't feel sad. I feel happy. How about you guys?
Oh, we
Perfect.
will tell you how we feel like during this episode.
Yeah. Are you feeling sad?
Not really.
No.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Sad?
I could be.
Why?
I can think of it. Okay, so thank you for coming to Riga.
Thank you.
Thank you for
hosting me here. Right?
Bringing you back.
Yeah.
yes. So maybe you can a little bit introduce like what you were talking about like in this conference
Yeah.
show, and then we will have a couple questions for you. Okay.
Okay, let's go. No, so we just did the show here in Riga. It's a part of my AI or Die tour, the most controversial title. But I think if it was like AI to survive, no one would come or care, right? And the tour is mainly about like talking to people about how they can use different AI tools to make money, become more efficient, to scale, just changing their mindset because a lot of people are afraid of AI or worried or don't really know like what it's gonna do. So I try to keep a positive thought to it and just show exactly like you can do this and this and that to actually make money with it. So yeah, that was the main message with the tour.
Mm-hmm. I really like that you showed like different ways how you can use AI.
Yeah.
One of the ways was for me, which was like new, was music.
Yeah.
So that
Did you like the songs? It did.
They were really good.
Yeah.
I was
in my
surprised.
opinion.
Yeah.
Like
The Eurovision song. I mean, you guys could win with that.
I think the rap was better.
Yeah, the rap was actually really, really cool. I don't know
Yeah.
what it says, but like the flow and everything was.
It was really good.
Yeah, I was surprised that it was correct in like natively
Yeah.
in Latvian. So it was.
And did it sound like it had like an accent or anything?
No.
Or no, it sounded really
Natively,
Yeah, because this is the cool thing. Like it lands Latvian so good.
Yeah.
But when I do it in Swedish, like Swedish it sounds like an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's because like Latvian maybe it's trained on more data or is it close to like Russia or something like that. It becomes more like similar or something. But Swedish is not really that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swedish is a hard language.
It is. Yeah.
really
It
and
is.
you chose to try to learn it. Like
Yeah.
why? But I hear you.
But
Yeah.
I enjoyed to learn it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's super interesting. It's super frustrating. Like super because like there's
Doesn't make sense.
doesn't make sense. Like RS are sh, but sometimes not.
Yeah.
like they're different weird things.
Yeah,
Like-
it's crazy.
G,
No, I hear
Yeah.
you. Like a lot of people struggle with it.
yeah. And I'm
But
asking
it's-
like why it's
You're
just-
struggling with a choice, like most people were like forced to learn it. You could just choose any other country in the world you can go to, but
But not like I don't know any other country that's like that clean.
Okay.
no, yes.
So yeah, I love it. So yeah, that's it.
Tell
So-
me what is the best AI tool right now?
Like it depends on what you want to do, but I think the best general, like that does the most and helps the most, is ChatGPT. I can't imagine any other tool that can be used in so many various tasks, and especially now when it has fixed the images. It does really good images. Then it's I think that's the one.
Okay. So what about small business owner?
Yeah.
For them?
Like I would
Still?
I'd still say like, because like a small business owner, like let's break down the tasks that they have to do, right? A small business owner, they will need to maybe like get a good business plan, like what am I doing or whatever. ChatGPT can help with that. A small business owner might need to come up with a flow for the logistics. I don't know if it's digital or it's physical. ChatGPT can help with that. You need a plan for your marketing, like how should our presence be on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, whatever. ChatGPT can help with that. You need a picture of a logo for your new company, or you need pictures for your posts and whatever thing. ChatGPT can help with that. So like a lot of things, you need to analyze data, you need to write an agreement, you need to write a contract or whatever. You need to take a picture of you building a store locally. You take a picture of this of the environment of the office, and like, how can I design this to make it look more like this? And it can help you come up with, like, you need to color this wall blue, do this and whatever. So it like interior design, literally anything.
Right.
So it's I think it's very versatile in that way.
Yeah. Okay. So I would suggest that we are going like through all the stages that e-com owners go through and
Okay.
brainstorm like what we could do with the AI. Okay. But before that, I had one question,
Yeah.
like in your like show. But,
Presentation, yeah.
I didn't had a chance to ask you questions, so
Yeah.
I will ask you now.
Hit me.
Yeah. Have you like fired someone from your team because it was replaced with AI?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't, because I fired myself because I quit my
Okay.
job. Right? There's no point of having a CEO. Like, no, I got a new CEO, so it's not that. No, but we have a very tight team. You know, like everyone has a very specific role in the company, and it's not that, you know, if we were a big agency, I can almost guarantee, like if I had like 100 people that was working for me, and a lot of people doing similar tasks and whatever, I would probably be able to like fire 30 of them, with being more efficient with AI. But now, like, it's just the same team, yes, but they're becoming just more efficient, and we can do more things with it. But no, not firing anyone. No.
Is there any example for any other big companies that have already done it?
Yeah. I think Duolingo went out and said that they fired a lot of people, or like the majority of people, something like that. I think Fiverr, or was it Upwork? Like someone of them said that they sent an email like, be prepared. You're gonna like,
You're going
if
away.
they said like, be prepared. If you're not learning AI, if you're not adapting to it, you'll most likely be like cut off. The Swedish company Klarna, you know, the
Yeah,
we know.
payments.
Yeah.
I think they fired like 30% or something, but then they hired them back. Like they realized. I don't think, like, honestly, I don't know if they did that on purpose, just, you know, because they wanted to fire people. I don't know.
Maybe they tried it out.
Yeah.
Overestimated.
Yeah. But they hired some back. So there's like, if you Google it, like now, I think just recent weeks, there's been a lot of companies who's come out and said that they're gonna fire a lot of people with AI. I think Elon Musk was the first. He fired like the whole Twitter stuff,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was because
I
of
don't
AI.
know.
Yeah, different reasons.
Yeah, but that is, I think is a normal thing, because I think a lot of companies, they overstaff because, you know, you have to take in consideration someone gets sick, someone goes on vacation, whatever. You need to have backups and stuff like that. So I think a lot of companies, big companies, they overstaff, and I think a lot of big companies, they will also fire in the beginning. They will think that, oh, I don't need these 40 people.
Yeah.
And then they will find out that, oh, someone got sick or something, and I really actually need. But yeah.
As a company owner, I could say that I'm really enjoying that I can do much more using AI. Like, it saves so much
Have you guys
time.
fired anyone?
No.
Replaced them with AI?
Actually, it helped us to hire more.
Yeah. Yes.
So so it's easier to make tasks. It's easier to proofread everything. It's much more faster. And funny thing that if you remember that one people, like, I think it was photographer, he asked you like how to deal with fatigue, right? After you using AI, it's super like frustrating. A lot of information.
You get tired quickly.
Yeah. So, and I was thinking like, it's quite interesting that when for example, I like 2-3 years before, I had like full day of work, and now I can do the same things like in 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not yet like get used to it.
No. Yeah.
So, and then I'm like, what can I do with this time now?
Yeah.
And sometimes I watch Netflix just because I don't know like what I can do now.
We don't need to force ourselves to work the hours, you know, like, and I think that's gonna be a healthy thing in the future, because I'm not really sure we will be working in the future in the same way we work today. Like this level of work that we do, like the 9 to 5 kind of work thing, it's actually like a slave structure is built. Like it's like, because it's basically. Because we didn't work before, it was just, you know, you wanted something to eat, you go hunt, and then like you just lived, you know, like that, right? And then there was like some leaders, and they were like, hey, we need to build this and this and that, and I need 10,000 slaves to do that. You need to work constantly and do that. And then we came to an era where people were like, it's not okay to have slaves. And they were like, oh shit. But if I give them like a loaf of bread, that's me paying them, right? And they were like, oh, I guess it's okay, right? And then they started paying them with food, and then that turned to beer, and then that turned to money, right? And then we are stuck with it. And now we're working like 9 to 5 and getting paid. And if we stop working, like most people, then they can't survive because you don't get enough money. But it's literally, if you think about it, because a lot of people are like, is AI going to take all the jobs in the future? I was like, why do you care? Why do you care? Because like I rarely meet people who actually love working. I rarely meet people who are happy with the service they get from people who actually are working, right? So you're always complaining about work, and you get mad because your boss won't allow you to take a day off. So you're forced to wake up every morning to go to somewhere and do the tasks of someone else. And if you want to have one day to breathe, you have to ask for permission. Like, this is literally slavery in a way, right? But you get paid, so it's okay. But I do believe in the future, like when we have like robots and everything doing those things, like we can do like other more fun things. And so we need to rearrange our brain, because then we will come to an era of life where we maybe only put in 1 or 2 hours of work a day, or maybe like a week.
Because currently I almost feel bad that I have.
Yeah, but we need to stop like that. We need to change our mind of like, okay, I've done what I need to do. Now I can just live.
Yeah. Actually, I can.
But that's very philosophical.
But yeah, I can admit that I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to live. Like, yeah.
How far do you think we are from mainstream robots?
I think it will happen like almost overnight. But until then, we don't know how far. Like, because it's like if now we're going real philosophical in my thoughts about AI.
Like
this is just my theory. But basically, like, AI will have its biggest advancement when AI itself can evolve AI. You get it? Like, so when we can get this is what they call like AGI, super intelligence and stuff like that. Like when we have built an AI that can itself build an AI, then it will literally happen overnight. It will go so quickly, but it might take 7 years, or it might take 2 days. It might take 4 days until that happens. But when it happens, imagine how fast it will go. I will give you an example. Imagine right now, we have been building AI for, let's say, 100 years, right? 100 years.
Yeah.
Maybe we've had, in average, we've had 24,000 scientists working every day building it, right? For 100 years, and we've come this far. Which means that when AI itself can build AI, right, and evolve it, that means that very moment that happens, we can build 1 million AIs that could constantly 24/7 work to improve AI. You get it? So if, but for the sake of math, let's just say we can.
Huge compound.
Let's just say we can only build 24,000 of like the same amount of people who have been working with AI. So that would mean those 24,000 AIs that have been that we create that builds AI and evolves it every day will be equal of like a whole year so every day we're advancing the technology with 1 year.
Yeah. So it's exponential.
Yeah. So then imagine having 1 million of those. That means that like every minute is evolving like 10 years. Like, and that's what I mean. Like when that happens, it will go so quickly. AI will become very, very like advanced, very fast. They will find ways on how to create robotics and how to make it cheap and how to make it efficient and how to create it and build all this infrastructure around it. It will take, if it took us 200 years to learn how to cure one kind of cancer, it will take this 1 million AI scientists if they just focus cure lung cancer. Maybe it only takes them 17 minutes because they were just working 24/7 doing that. So it's just it's a very interesting world, but I think it's gonna slowly until one day, and then it's just gonna go really fast.
Yeah. Have you seen Black Mirror episodes?
I have. Yeah.
So which one was your favorite?
I haven't seen the last season actually, and I think all of them is interesting. I like the one there where in the future you pay with popularity.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
It was awful.
I didn't like it in the way that I wanted like that, but I found it like interesting, like because it's kind of like it right now as well.
Yeah. I remember the one that was with these like little rabbits in the game. When how it was called, like, and when they had that host in like arrested, he was drawing like QR code. And showing the camera, and maybe that was last. I think.
That's in the news.
I haven't seen it.
So maybe you should, because that was what you were telling.
That was a scary one.
Yeah, and that was like how I would be like. It was growing, like duplicating, and then like
exponentially.
Yeah,
and then just by QR code, it was like taking over the world. And
no, that's. I think it's a very likely scenario. But not an evil path. Like in movies, we always want a villain, right? In a way,
it wasn't.
We saw the Mission Impossible movie, like the AI entity when I destroy the world. Like there's no, it's all about how we program it. If we say fix a solution at all cost, then it will do anything at cost of anything, right?
Yeah.
But if we like prompt it properly, then we should be cool. But we never know. But the positive side is gonna be outrageously great, and we were discussing a little bit like politics earlier, like communism and capitalism and stuff like that. And I think that will also create like a hybrid, because I think it's inevitable that if we have robots doing all the work, because there will be literally not a single task that a human could do better than a robot in the future. If this is all depending if we actually can reach AGI,
theoretically.
Yeah, but if that happens, then there's no purpose of humans actually doing work, unless you want to sell like human-made vases or human-made songs, because there could be some, but besides from that, then there will be robots doing all the marketing, doing all the furniture, doing everything, selling everything, and all the money that the Latvian robots that goes collected to the city, to the country, and then they take maybe 30% taxes to keep evolving their robots, and then 70% of that will just be like citizen salaries are sent out to everyone in Latvia. So everyone will probably, there will be a point in life where everyone will have just the exact same salary, So that's the communism part of it, I think. But the hybrid is that you can still, if you want, be an entrepreneur. If you want, you can still create things and try to sell it, but you would not need to. You can actually just enjoy life and do things that you find interesting, like we did back in the days.
Yeah.
Now we're really derailing from ecom, but it's a passion subject.
Yeah, but if we think of it, then most of the jobs that are currently taken are like manual jobs.
Yeah.
Like things that people do with hands, and probably it will be solved easily very soon. So but going back to like
and a lot of jobs we also create just to have jobs.
True.
Like you see, like especially when you travel to like third world countries and stuff like that, you start seeing like there's someone who works just to help you park your car, someone who works just to walk around with you when you shop, and someone puts the food in your bag, and someone shows you like this. There's literally they just create jobs that's not needed. And we have that here as well. Like everyone thinks that their job is so special and unique, and they make a big impact. But it's just literally.
Yes, and this is what I wanted to go back. I think things are highlighting one huge problem that we usually don't speak about. Is like people tend to go to work and have salary just because they're working.
Yeah.
Like they are at work, but it doesn't mean that it's impactful. It's not needed at all, actually. And sometimes like Gen Z tend to just go to work just to be at work.
Yeah.
But they actually don't like work.
I
if that
think
makes
that's
sense.
I think that's also like in every generation. Like people, there's always like, and a lot of people are not happy at work. Like, and I can't blame them. Like, how can you be? Like, I get amazed with people who are happy at work. Like,
I am. I'm really am.
Yeah, but like I love my work as well. But I'm my own boss, right? So like this, I think that's the biggest difference for me. Like I could never, and there's nothing. I'm not saying like people who can be employed, whatever. I'm not saying anyone is better than anyone else. That's not what I said. But like, me personally, I could never be employed. Like,
have you been?
I have been. Yeah. But I can I can never understand that. Like, what do you mean I have to be there at 9? Like, what? Like, it's my life. Like, how can you control me like that?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I can do that for projects. Like, I'm doing the tour in Africa or whatever. Like, okay, we have to be there at that time. We have to be there. Like, I can do that like that. But that's a choice I made that I wanted to be like that, right? But someone else telling me that like every day for the rest of your life you're working here, you have to do this in that way, and like me personally I couldn't, and I don't think that humans in general are supposed to. I don't think, and that's why I think a lot of people are happy in their work if they could work in their own pace in their own ways.
Fun task you can calculate with ChatGPT. Like if you live till 60 or 80 years and you sleep 8 hours, work 8 hours, and go to work at least 1 hour. Like cook your food. 1 hour. Like how many hours do you have for living?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
maximum 8 years.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah. Okay. That is crazy. But then we create this entrepreneurial life where we work even more. So it's like and that's the thing. People think that you become an entrepreneur because you don't want to work, but I just want to work on my own terms.
Yeah.
That's like I rather work 8 to 11 p.m. like the whole day, and I do it my way, than work 9 to 3 and do it. So like it's just because then I feel
hate.
No, it's not. It's just I feel like
trapped in.
Claustrophobic, I feel like Tom Cruise when he's trying to shoot himself out of that missile launcher we were watching. He goes in there. Like when he did that, I was like, I felt claustrophobic immediately.
I was thinking, will it open?
yeah. No, but
spoiler.
Yeah, but I think that's it's all personal. But I think what it boils down to, what I'm saying, that a lot of people are afraid that in the future there will be no work. But I think the fear is based on a reality they've been learning their whole life that this is how we're supposed to live. But I don't think we're supposed to live like this.
The case that you don't have work would have consequence that you don't have food.
Yeah.
But actually...
Why work to survive when you can work to live?
Yeah. And it could be that you don't need to work because everything has been provided for you.
Yeah.
That could be great.
And those who want to work, even like if everything is provided for you, I still think that if everything is provided for me and I still get my salary, I would probably still work. like even if I do it for, like I'm literally right now I'm doing it for free, right, doing things, right, I would still like if they say everyone is getting the same salary, you can work if you want but you cannot make any more money, I wouldn't change how I work. I would still do my shows. I would still go out and teach people. I would still help companies with their marketing if they needed me. I would still do things that I like to do, but I would probably do it in a slower pace.
Yeah. What would you do if you wouldn't need money?
Yeah, would you work?
I would probably do the same I do right now.
Yeah. But not everyone could say that,
Yeah.
right? I think if you go to the street right now, we do street interviews. If you never needed money, everything is sorted out for you. There's nothing that's called money. There's no currency. Everything is free. Would you still work at your job? I think you ask 10 people.
It's a great question.
One would say yes.
Yeah.
You? So it's like, that is actually a great question. We should put that in like a YouTube vlog thing. That is a great question.
But I want super small cow.
Car.
A cow.
Cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was like, cow. I was like, okay, yeah, cow. Yeah.
Cow. Yeah. Super small one.
For milk.
41. No, just small.
Just hug it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I could.
You mean a pig?
No.
You like pigs more than cows?
I would probably have also a pig and pony.
Yeah.
All of them.
Speaking of e-com, that's good.
Okay.
But okay, so we derail a little bit. I'm sorry, but I easily get philosophical when it's about AI because I do think that the future is, and I can go even deeper, but that may be another episode. But I also believe that there will be a point in life where we will have a possibility for eternal life, and then
Right?
yeah, but that just comes with a whole bag of other things that also needs to be discussed. So that's for another episode.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting time.
Okay, then let's start to build our e-com brand. Okay.
We're building an e-com brand.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Give us like a framework on how like an e-com brand owner, like small founder,
Yeah.
like maybe he's alone or like small team,
Yeah.
2 to 5 people.
Yeah.
How should he operate? Like, what's the framework for integrating AI into everyday tasks to make the team more productive?
Let's start
Create
like
a whole new e-com.
Yeah. So we are sitting here
Okay, from zero.
from
Okay.
zero. Yes.
I'm gonna give you the whole recipe right now. Like there is a gap in e-com where anyone can become a millionaire, and it's literally this easy.
Okay.
Is that a good hook?
It is.
And we're back right after commercial. No, but honestly, there is. A big problem is that everyone is in their mindset of that e-com has existed for so long. So whenever people are trying to create something now, they try to go into the luxury and premium segments, right? I feel like every entrepreneur I meet, they're just selling things that's always been on e-com, but then they're making it more premium and luxury, which I think is a bad move right now, because you don't want the high ticket e-com. Yeah, you agree? Or
I agree, and
yeah?
I want to share one example from our
Yeah,
clients.
hit me.
Yeah. So one of our clients that had like scale as like $500,000 per month,
Yeah,
he found his product in e-com.
yeah,
For not e-com, but and he was prompting like, what's the ugly product that
Yeah.
no one is selling, and
Yeah.
it solves the problem
yeah,
that everyone is shamed.
yeah.
Guess what was the product?
Toilet paper.
No, guess again. It would be bad e-com product because it's huge.
And it's
Yeah.
already like mass market.
I don't
Yeah.
know which one was product.
Like curing nail fungus.
Curing nail fungus.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, super great
a cream.
product.
It's a cream, right?
It's a
Like,
cream, yeah.
like 4 feet, yeah.
But did he make? Was it a premium cream?
No.
No.
Just basic.
That's my
product.
point. Because a lot of people they see that and they're like, "Oh, that nail fungus cream is going good. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna call it fungu," and they do it super premium and whatever. Like the
Yeah.
example I showed them, I stayed like Amberlight, and they make it super premium apple whatever because someone said. And a lot of people said that. Everyone said that you need to increase your average order value, right? So people realize that, hey, why not sell the same product but for $200, right? And then make it premium and people buy it. But it's so hard because you need to build a whole brand to be able to do that. So, and the thing is that we are in an AI-centric world right now, which means that we are in the same phase when social media was new. Like and anyone who has created an e-shop just got sales. You can create the same way people recreated physical stores, and they put like outdoor clothing with colorful whatever, and they made a website, Revolution Race, and then they started doing e-com and it just sells like butter because social media was so hot, right?
Yeah.
And then you can just create a lot of ads all around that and just do whatever. Now with AI's biggest tool is that you can generate so insanely amount of content.
Yeah.
Like you could literally spend a whole day and generate 500 pictures a day, 200 videos a day, and like 100 of blog posts a day about your product. But you know which company cannot do that?
Brands.
Premium and luxury companies.
Yes.
You know, because if you're trying to sell me this premium luxury crystal glass and you're doing it with some shitty AI ads, I'm not buying that, right? So what you should do instead is whatever product you're finding, fungus, nail thing, cream, whatever, glass, iPhone cases, soap, shampoo, caps, whatever you're doing, you find a product that you have good margins in, you find a product that is easy to sell, and then you beat your competition you out-content them.
With volume.
Yeah, you beat them with volume. You be the one using AI to your advantage. Same way social media could beat the traditional companies because they were only doing radio and TV and it's only showed once a week or whatever. And a sudden social media, people saw the same ad 200 times, right? The same thing you do with AI. You build a low budget product and whatever, and you make sure that every day you just upload 100 videos on different TikTok accounts. You make AI avatars talking about, have you seen this new glass? This glass is a very budget friendly, but you hear it's a real glass, it's amazing, whatever. You do like 100 different avatars talking about this glass. You post it organically. You do some ads on it. You post, and no one will care. No one will care if it's AI. No one will care if it's bad quality. Nobody would care if it says IKEA here. Let's say it's another brand. No one would care if the text is wrong because AI is just changing something. No one would care because it only costs $2 to buy.
Yeah.
So you just insane volume in e-com right now. You will like starve your competition because you just take all the air. You take all the airspace, and they cannot do it because they become so serious.
They're limited.
Yeah, they become so.
So
do you agree?
I agree, and I will tell you why. So, the gap between you and the money is your own mindset because, actually, like as you said, like premium brands and everything, like they have limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
And huge ego, like huge. So we have currently many brands that are dropshipping, but also dropshipping currently is like a dirty word, but dropshipping also has been like super advanced now. Like it has become like crazy good. Like currently you can have product shipped out with tracking that says that it's shipped out like from Latvia to Latvia, even though it was from China to Latvia, like no one would know. No. Like, and it's super fast now. Yeah. Everything is super advanced. Yeah. And about the creatives you told, we have many clients now that are doing this. And at first I was a bit afraid because, as you said, like the name is wrong. Also, if we like put in, even if this glass will be with white background, it will generate a bit different, like twisted and everything. And we are selling like electronic things that look nothing like the actual product, and we're scaling.
Yeah, and still works.
And
because it doesn't matter because it's just no one's gonna complain about a $2-3 product, $10 product or something like that. But the thing is, like, what I would do, I would create like a e-com hub. Like I would create a team. I would have like if I would want to focus on e-com, I would have someone who's rather decent with coding. Doesn't have to be the best. A junior, like decent coder. Someone who has an eye for creatives. Someone who has an eye for video creatives. And someone who can just handle all the structures. And I would just create like every week a new e-com. Because what you need to use AI for its powers, right? But people still building e-coms like they did before they had AI. You saw what I did on the presentation where I created a whole website and everything for a remote control. Yeah. Right. So like literally that should be done every week. Every time you find a new product, something is Dubai chocolate is trending. Okay, how can we drop ship Dubai chocolate? How can we create it? Whatever. And then boom, the guy who's decent at coding makes that in Replit and creates the whole website, uploads it, a landing page which Dubai chocolate, different versions of it, whatever. The guy who's decent at content, make sure he generates that week. He generates thousands of different images, like 200 a day, whatever. The guy is decent with video. He makes 200-300 avatars talking about the new product, buy it here, whatever. And then you just post the shit out of it and do some ads and post it that week. If it's working, it's scaling, continue. If it's not, shut it down. Next week, what's the next thing?
Exactly.
This electric thing, whatever. Try it. Try that. Try like you keep doing that because it literally before it wasn't possible because you had to pay 3,000-4,000 to build a website. You have to do that. Now that every week you only need a budget of let's say 1,000. 1,000 for all the softwares, for some ad spend, and for if you need something extra, except for the salaries, like that's all you need to launch a whole new company and test it and see if it works. And you can also test it in different countries with different languages, different whatever, and see if it works. And that's not a huge amount. 1,000 euro. You push it out and you get the sales. You see it working, then you can just scale it. And 1,000 is me. That's me thinking like high. You don't even need that.
Yes, and also one thing, like if you do that, it doesn't mean like you need to build everything from scratch for each store.
No.
It could be even one store, and you can test it like.
And literally, you don't even need like I say a team because then it becomes faster and whatever. But literally, one person can do this.
Yeah, we have clients that we are saying like, oh, we need creatives, and they are like after 10 minutes they're sending us.
Yeah.
Because they generate, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So and.
You shouldn't even. You wouldn't even need to ask them for creatives. You can generate it yourself as well. Yeah. In the upcoming, but that's what you ask me like if you're creating right now, and then you ask me okay, but how to find the products? AI. I would go to ChatGPT. I would go to deep research. I would tell it, hi, I'm gonna launch and scale a new e-com every week, and I need products that have good margins. That are trending right now, that would be easy to sell, that people wouldn't think twice about buying, in an amount that would be like reasonable for anyone to like spontaneously buy it, and that is visually pleasing, that people see it like, oh, I want to try and buy this, right? Do your research. It's June 2025. Do the research, and I would do that every week, and then start a week. Do the research. He said, "Oh, fidget spinners. Okay, fidget spinners. Do it. Let's try to create some. Where can we find? Where can I find if I want to drop ship fidget spinners? Where can I find really good price? Blah 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 blah. Boom."
Yes, and that was one thing also that we were like trying to explain our students. We were like trying to explain that they can find everything using ChatGPT. Yeah. They don't need to use like Google because Google is indexing. Yeah. Like it works completely different. So with ChatGPT you can ask like specific like suppliers for packaging if you need. Like there are many things that are like easy to find now.
Yeah.
What was super hard before.
Especially niched like things.
Yes.
But also I think the biggest point with that is like you don't need to Google. Like if you do deep research, AI will Google for you.
Yes.
And like even if you go one step further, if you use ChatGPT operator, I know it's like $200 a month, but that's ChatGPT's own agent.
Yeah.
It can do anything. You can go like, hey, I'm gonna have a trip to Latvia. Can you find a cheap hotel? This is my budget. This is the place. Whatever. It goes in. It books your rooms and everything. It can do that for you. Mm-hmm. And that operator.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, ChatGPT operator. Is
it new?
Yeah, I think it's like maybe 4 months or something. Mm-hmm. But it could literally create a store for you. It can you can give it access to log into your LinkedIn, and you can tell it to answer each comment. And as soon as someone comments something for your page, it can go in and answer that comment. You can either allow it to do that, or you can just tell it to ask you every time.
Crazy.
It'd be like, hey, this guy asked you about this. I suggested this answer. Do you want me to reply this? Okay, reply it. Yeah. So like that's an operator. It's only $200 a month, and that's like having a personal assistant.
I would say so. Like it's.
And I know people who uses that, and then sells that they're a virtual assistant, and they help, and they sell their services for $600. And they pay $200, and it does like 90% of the job.
Yeah.
So like it's so that one, if you have operator, is even better than deep research, because then it's operating constantly, and you can just say like, I want you to every week check what's the latest, what's trending. If you see anything this is really good for trading as well. But if you see anything that's worth selling on e-com, drop shipping, whatever, let me know, and it just keeps, it's really, really strong.
So what about safety for that operator? If I give him, for example, my bank account details and account access, like, is it safe? Do they guarantee any safety?
No tech company ever guarantees safety, right? Like Meta said that like our data is safe, and then it got leaked, right? So I think you should always do things with caution, and I think the bigger ChatGPT becomes, the more they're gonna offer ways for like offline handling and your own server. I think right now, if you use like enterprise or something like that, I think you can like have it on your own server in a way. I think I'm not sure, but that's gonna be more and more. So it's gonna be safer and safer. But I cannot stand here and say, yeah, you're 100% safe. But that goes with anything. Like there's a lot of websites you create an account that get hacked, and your whole account and password get leaked, right? So that goes with anything. But it's a very interesting, like people talk about and talking a lot about this dead internet theory, that like there will be a future where people don't scroll internet. Like there's no need for. I think our grandkids or kids will be like, did you actually take up your phone and then scrolled and read? Like there will be so like, why did you consume social media in 2D? That's so weird. Because in a spatial world where everyone is like, and I think Apple is sending signals with that liquid glass thing, because like in a world where people will be using glasses and you will see things interactively and use audio and voice more, then there's no need for you to go and visit a page to find a vacuum cleaner, to click shop it.
The manual jobs.
Why would you need to like, you can just say, hi, I'm interested in that vacuum cleaner. Can you go and buy it for me? And then like there will be an AI agent you have that goes in, buys it and wherever. And then if there's a problem, they will talk with an AI support. And they will like, AI, the only one who will roam internet, like I think internet and social media as we know it is probably going to die, because the only one who's going to roam it is going to be AI itself. So we're already seeing moments like that. And we already seen like Apple now in their latest, they released, did you see that caller ID thing? Like if someone, you can put that, you can already do that right now. If you update to the latest iOS 26, you can do like, if someone calls you from an unknown number, an AI agent answers the call and asks them what they want from you. They'll be like, hey, this number is not saved on Alexander's phone, so we're just wondering why are you reaching out to him? And then they answer like, oh, like we're trying to sell insurance or whatever. And they're like, okay, interesting. Hold on, I'm just gonna check with Alexander. And they check like, are you interested? And like, no, I'm not interested. And I'm like, sorry, he's not interested. So like they do that, so it becomes like a filter. So, and in the future, the guy asking for insurance is gonna be an AI. So AI is gonna call, and my AI is gonna be like, nah, bro, he's not interested in that. And then that guy is gonna go back like he's not interested. So it's
and it will be much faster for businesses.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about those things. So yeah, it's an interesting future. Nevertheless,
I remember that like maybe 8 or 10 years ago, Gary Vee was selling this.
Who was selling?
Gary Vee.
Gary Vee?
Yeah,
oh, really?
Yeah. He was telling that like we won't use internet like at all. We will use like voice.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was suggesting that we should like already now like write everything how people like, for example, in SEO, like as people would say that.
Yeah.
Because ChatGPT will find it by how you said it.
Yeah. No,
So-
like definitely, and I think like a lot of people give him heat for a lot of things he says. I'm one of them. I don't really agree with
I understood you.
70% of what he. But because he's whatever. But one thing the most thing that he got heat for is NFTs. That he promised like NFT is gonna be the
Yeah.
future and whatever. And I think that's the least thing he should be getting heat for because that's one of the things he's very right about. But it was just very early. Like I think NFT is gonna be a huge part of our future. It's gonna be because there will be really hard to do it in any other way. Like in that world where everything is like AI controlled in a way and handled by AI, like NFTs and crypto and blockchain will be some of the like safest roads to operate in. But it's just so hard to imagine now because we're not there. But it will be most likely.
Yeah, just look at historically on different things like internet.
Yeah.
It took us like how many 20, 30 years to
Like
massively everyone uses it.
accept the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like every evolution, it goes faster. So like from the moment we got, you saw the presentation today, streaming information, social media, content, whatever. From information to social media, it was a long gap from like Google to like Facebook actually working and everything. And then from that to Netflix and TikTok was like a much slower gap, shorter gap.
Yeah.
And then from that to intelligence is a way shorter gap. And now from intelligence to agents is like 2-3 years gap. Is like way shorter. So like for every it's just exponential growth. It just goes. And the same with our adaptability.
Do you remember like when were times when we had like just I can't pronounce that. Just phone.
Yeah, just phone without anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we paid money to get ringtones, and the ringtones were
Oh my
like,
God.
and that was worth €9 for us.
Yes.
But we'd pay
And
that.
pixel images.
Yeah. So it moves, and that feels like a lifetime ago, but that was like 20 years ago.
Maximum.
Yeah, so it's like it moves so quickly. The things we've done in 20 years, you can't even imagine how it's going to be in 20 years from now. It's just so unfathomable. It's like
I remember how I was like with my friend, like sleeping together and like listening to music because it was so cool that we could have like 10 songs.
Yeah.
10 songs.
Yeah,
It was so cool. Like.
And I think like if we talk about e-com, I think like it's hard to imagine the future of e-com, but I think the best way to imagine the future of anything, and I also said it earlier, like you need to think about the past and like how things have worked and the purpose. And if you think, what is the purpose of e-com? Like, why does it exist?
Okay.
I'm asking you, you're the e-com experts.
To not go to don't waste time going to the store.
Yeah, okay.
And to get that's one of the reasons. Second reason I can think of is
dopamine.
To get availability to any product in the world, to any place.
Yeah.
Because on retail the product has to be in place, and you know the store has to be quite big to have any product.
Then it's like a digital convenience store because it's convenient. Like it's like you want e-com exists because it's a convenience. It's like you want a kick bike, but you don't want to go to the store and buy it. You can just go online and buy it, right?
Yeah, convenience, and also it's time.
Yeah, time. Yeah, okay.
It's
so
convenient.
It's time efficient, convenient, and also I guess it's all serves another purpose. It's good for overview. Like if you go to a store to buy a kick bike, you only see that store's kick bike. But if you Google kick bike, you see 10 different stores, so you can compare prices. So it's good for overview, right? So convenience, time efficient, and overview. So like I think if you're gonna try thinking about like how to revolutionize e-com or create like an e-com agent or something, then it should be that's the 3 legs of e-com in a way. So that then you should try to find out, okay, like is there a way AI or an agent can help with the overview, the convenience, and the time saving? And and that could be really interesting because I really don't believe websites will be a thing in the future. So then there would be like agents, right? So then someone would need to create agents who can help find the right like product and where to buy it and how to buy it and stuff like that.
If websites won't be there, how?
I don't know.
Where we will get the information? Where
NFTs.
we will put?
no. But I don't know. But I really don't think like website like it will probably be like they might exist, but people will not visit it. Like it's like it's hard.
Like information cloud could be.
Yeah,
like that.
Like I really don't, but I really don't think that it will exist in the same way it exists today. I don't think it would be needed to like create like. I don't know how to explain it because like in my head when I see like AI in the future and like I don't see us scrolling internet in the same way. I see us like
because it takes time. Everything knows that we save time.
We're just commanding things. We're just like oh, I need a kick bike.
With our thoughts, like
like I need a kick bike, and then AI will like, all right, there's one for this price and this one for that price, and stuff like that.
Or you can't afford it because I'm your accountant.
Yeah. So, but I think so. What to that point, like, because we can still create websites now, because now we're talking like maybe 10 or 15 years in the future, right? But for this period, I think anyone who's focusing on a broad spectrum is winning. Like if you have a lot of different things on your website, a lot of different products, and not only like this one thing. I think that could be good because that could probably be good in like for AIs to find like we can always find it on his website. So maybe also like affiliate e-com would be like a big thing where like you don't have your own products. You're like just like you know how you can go
Amazon go.
You go to like Power. Do you have Power here? No. What's you like if you go to like an electronic store?
Euronics.
What?
Euronics.
If you go there, you have products from Samsung, you have product for Ericsson, you have products from different companies, right? Like maybe that's like in the future in a way, or the next step is to create like e-coms and just hyperlink between a lot of different e-coms.
I think it already happens.
Maybe it's already,
like where you can compare the price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they do affiliate deals.
And then you just buy it immediately on that page.
Mm-hmm.
And then you send an order to them and like.
Yeah.
And
I think in regards of e-com, we tend to like think it's classical e-com, but currently it already happens as it's Bolt, for example, Bolt store.
Yeah.
And they are providing like.
Their platform.
Yeah, but it's like casual things now. It's super casual to buy online. And for example, we were just in LA, and we wouldn't like be possible to like see half of the things if there wouldn't be possibility to like order online, like find places online, use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Like it would take so much time, and probably we would see shitty places because we were checking reviews. Like Instagram and everything else, like it's super easy and with few clicks
and fast.
And it was us that were like checking that. In future, it will be agents. Yeah,
and I'm just saying to anyone listening, like I'm not sitting here pretending I have any answers. Like this is just brainstorming. I haven't thought about AI and e-com until I sat here and you started talking about it. So the ideas is just me trying to like position like how could it actually how could the future look like, but I think the one who actually has answers to that is probably you guys and like people who work a lot in e-com, because you know your business, you see how it works on a daily basis, so you probably see the gaps. So I think that probably you guys need to like really think about like how could the future of e-com be if it's AI powered. In a way, but,
let's
we have found.
Let's do now a quick Q&A where we ask you a question, like a hook question, and you answer like very directly, like controversially, what you already meant.
Okay,
let's do it.
Okay, sure.
Think about some questions.
No, I won't.
I have already one.
What?
What's your advice for somebody who has a business, small business? He already uses ChatGPT on a daily basis, asking some questions or something like that. but to use it more productively, what would be the advice?
I think my advice would be to ask the same question a lot of times to get different answers from ChatGPT. So, because maybe the first time is not good, right? So, to be more productive, you need to be more repetitive, to get consistent results. So, ask the same questions a lot of times. Limit the data that it can use. So, you tell it like, okay, I want you to only use this information or base it on this information. Like, don't just give it a generic idea. If you're using ChatGPT today, give me a marketing plan, whatever, then it's going to get generic. But if you start limiting it and give it new limitations each time, say like, okay, I want a marketing plan. I want a marketing idea for TikTok, but I only have a room with the green windows that I can shoot in. What can I do? And then you get a whole different idea. And then you say, like, okay, but I want an idea for TikTok, but I only have $10. What can I do? You give it new limitations each time, and you will just find new crazy ideas that you never thought about that you can implement and do directly. But I would say that that's the two best ways to become better at it, is to don't settle for the first answer.
Go deeper and limit the choices for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's like, you guys heard the presentation. I showed a song or whatever, but that, I had to generate maybe like 15, 16 different songs before I got that song.
Yeah.
But people see that, but like, wow, how did he do that? The video street interview where people speak in Latvian. There was a couple of generations before that actually happened. So, and people are like, oh, and every time we see examples from on YouTube and TikTok, people doing the VO3 and everything looks perfect. People think that's, and they do it. They're like, oh, why it looks bad. But you have to like alter and tweak and change and be like, because when I did the song, I did one. I was like, oh, it was good, but I was like, can you make the rap a bit more aggressive? Because I do feel like Baltic rap has a very similar, not words but sound.
Okay, I want to ask a question, but I want that you both answer.
Okay,
like you will go first and then you will go, because it's a question for ecom actually, but since you're in then you will answer first. Yeah, so since we have found the product, since we have created ads for it, like creatives and videos, and we have organic growth, but we want to scale, what would you do?
I would see what works organically, and then I would use AI to recreate that in 100 different versions, and then I would scale that with ads, and probably in different languages. Depending on the product and where it has worked organically on that platform, but I guess like Instagram and TikTok. But it depends on, because if she said it has worked organically, then I would just copy the recipe of that video. Was it like a video that was talking about a pain and then showing a visual hook and then showing the product or something? Then just copy that and do that 100 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I will do the same as he said that with AI, with creating many more variations, picking what is already working and creating more variations of it with AI. But what I would add to that is I would also, because I would scale and I would get some success before, because I already had these first successes, as you said, right? I would also on the side, once the AI starts to scale up a little bit, I would also invest in a second project, which would be with an agency or with some kind of man-made content, just to test it out, even if maybe it works better than with AI. Once I have the budget, right?
Oh, that's good. No, I agree. I think that's a really good add-on to that. Because it's all about, finding something, a winning ad is, then you should just double down on it. Like a lot of people do a winning ad and they just get stuck with it. But double down, recreate it.
Exactly. Iterations.
Yeah, and that's also, by the way, like Instagram growth hack. If anyone is not about AI or ecom, but like building your Instagram, there's like a really unique growth hack right now. I don't know if you have received it yet, but this thing called trial reels. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Some of accounts have gotten it. Basically, is you can upload a reel that is only visible for people who doesn't follow you.
Yeah.
which is an insane growth hack. Nobody's doing it. Like people are doing it, but they're doing it for the wrong reason. The whole purpose of it is that you can post it and see if it gets traction. And then if it does, then you can post it on your page, right?
On like a real post.
But I don't use it like that. I use it, I think I post like 10 to 20 trial reels a day. And it's the same video. I have one video I've made that got like 600,000 views and it got me like 10,000 followers organically. When I talk about the bright prompt, like I talked about today, it just exploded on my Instagram. And now all I do is upload the same video as a trial reel, because every time it's showing it to people who hasn't seen it, who doesn't follow me, right? So it's showing it to them, and each time I post it, I get like 7-8 new followers. Sometimes 2 followers, sometimes 15, but I get new followers because it's a very following heavy video, because I say like follow me for more blah blah blah, and people follow me. So it's just an insane growth hack where I can get like around like 50 to 80 new followers a day just by posting the same video, and I never need to post it on my actual page, and I don't bother my current followers be like, oh, he keeps posting that video, right? So that's something a lot of companies can do. Like if you get your winning ad, it works.
It's like free testing.
Yeah, especially if if it's an organic video that also sells things, like people go in and buy. Just post it 500 times, like, because it's always showing it to non-followers. Like it's a really, really cool.
It is.
What are the qualifications to get that feature?
It just opens.
It's just like you sometimes Instagram rolls out things. There's no particular. It's just either you have it or you're gonna get it. It's
not based on like follower count or something like that.
Not anything I've seen. Instagram is weird like that.
Like a month ago, I think.
Yeah.
So if you you can try that. If you have like a video, you know that this sounds really good, or this gives me new followers a lot, whatever, just post it on trial reels. It's
one thing I want to mention from Meta Summit is they will currently Meta is working that they will have like inbuilt platform where they will be like, you as a business owner will be able to see like what's the performance actually from influencers you're working with. So currently it's like guessing game, because usually they get attribution also from or like
other sources.
Like all the efforts before, let's say that, and like influencers just converting it like after that. So it will be easy to see like actual performance and everything else. So I think it also will get better, because currently in Meta you have like Advantage Plus setup, which is IA, and it's the same as you told, like with what you're doing. Like currently everyone, like agencies, are afraid to use Advantage Plus and speak about that, because there's this theory that it will take away your job. But actually it will just give us more time to do our job better more. Like we can double down, as you said, creative strategies, everything else. There are so many parts in ecom that needs our like help, and Advantage Plus will help us really more because it reaches new audiences. Yeah,
but I think Advantage Plus, I mean, it's good. I use it sometimes, but I think it will work better when I can tell it what I want to do. Like, because now it just gives me ideas, and like you should do that, or like it tries to optimize for ways I don't want to be optimized in. Like for instance, like when I did the ad to get people to the show, like I only want to do the ad on Instagram. So I choose only the platform. And then Advantage Plus, you know, if it decides, it'd be like, oh, but it's cheaper to get it. But I don't reach my purpose, because like I have this thing that, you know, you comment and then you get a link in your DM and stuff like that. I can't do that on Facebook, because it just becomes like so like if I could tell Advantage Plus, and that's going to be a thing in the, soon as well, where you can talk to like a Meta AI, right? And I say like, hi, I want to make an ad specifically only on Instagram. So I want all the optimization that you're doing to not change the platform or anything like that. Just focus on Instagram and focus on this target audience. So because there's no reason for it to say, oh, you can get 10% lower CPM if you add 50-year-olds. But like, I don't want to target 50 years. Like, we need to be able to talk to it for it to be, I think, to perfect flow. But it works really good if you're just reaching a generic audience, like if you just want good reach and you have a product that sells to anyone, that's definitely Advantage Plus.
But Advantage Plus, it's not like only that like optimization suggestions, because these suggestions are just like giving that opportunity score level, and that score basically just tells you how much you'll pay for CPM. And that's not.
It's not correct. It's very approximate.
That's approximate, and also it's like not our main
exactly
concern.
That's what I mean. Like you should be able to tell it. My main concern is this.
Yes.
Like because sometimes I want to have a high CPM, because I've also realized that sometimes you're having an expensive CPM gives you better purchase order values. Because you're reaching premium target that is a lot of people want to reach. But why do a lot of people want to reach them? Because they're probably very strong in buying. So like, why would I try to reach the audience nobody else wants to reach? Like, because apparently nobody wants to reach them because they don't buy.
There's a reason.
But here comes this part where you told that we need decent people that are managing AI.
Yeah.
So that's so you have your own mind and you decide what you want to take from this Advantage Plus possibility. Like there are many things available, and it's okay that you will have like 3% much like 3% more expensive ads. That's fine. It's actually nothing like. But you will reach your goal. And currently, what they also told that like they will roll out. It's like what you said, that you will be able to say like what's your main target, like what's your KPI, because it's not always like ROAS. Sometimes it's profitability, which is not the same thing as ROAS.
No.
And like there could be many things.
No, there's a lot of things, and I think the future of these websites and tools and platforms is that they build it. Like interactive, like, because I think our role is more like an orchestra. Like I need to talk to someone, because the same way if I have an editor and I tell him, oh, cut out this part, I don't need like when I say this, can you delete that? Can you blur this person's face? Can you put subtitles when I talk about these things? I say that to a human and he goes in and he does that, right? Why can't I say that to an AI agent?
Yeah.
Like, why is there like? But the why is because no one has done it yet. I think Descript has like some kind of ways of doing that, but not perfect. But I think that's the future.
I think
like,
Vid.io also does that.
Yeah, probably. But like this would be like the agent thing where like I can just absolute cinema. I can just sit there and say like, take away this, do that, put that, and it becomes like a human sitting there editing, taking it away. I can say it. Or like, I want a logo. Can you change that? Can you put that, adjust that? Not that it generates a new. Yes, it does that by itself on Photoshop. Mm-hmm. Like Photoshop in the future should be just an automatic. Like it's almost someone is sitting inside and like drawing like a human doing it. And that should be the same with the ads. Like I should just be able to talk to Meta. Like I should be able to like sit in my room with a tennis ball and be like, what was the numbers for that? And he's like, yeah, it's this and that. Could we increase the blah 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 blah? I just want to feel like Tony Stark talking to Jarvis, you know. And they're like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's try that. And he does that. I don't need to sit there like with my back like this. I'm like change like.
But there's one problem.
Yeah.
It will be able to for everybody, and then but Meta is business.
Yeah.
You need to remember that.
Yeah, but it's for but they will profit from that because then we will make more ads.
No.
The more ads, the better we can use it.
It will be trash.
Why would it be trash?
Because everyone will be able to create ads, and
everyone is able to create ads.
Yeah, they are, but it will be more accessible and much easier, then platform will be full of ads, like way more than it's now. Yeah, and no one will use that platform. And platform.
But I think that balances out because like. Of course, more people will use it, but then it will just be more expensive. That's the only difference because they have the same spots, but now. If we have 1 million companies trying to buy this spot, we pay 100 CPM for it.
And what will happen?
What?
And what will happen eventually? with businesses? How do you think?
They will make more profit. We'll find more places to make ads on. We'll find more But I also think that when we get into a new world, if it's glasses or whatever, then we'll also have a lot of more places for ads. Like there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to.
It could be different.
When I talk to you now,
it's not developing in a vacuum. There will be all other spheres also.
Keep in mind that we live in an era where you have to scroll to see an ad.
Yeah.
Right. We don't need. That doesn't need to literally during this whole conversation. There could be like an ad running on this wall right here. And because it's from my glasses, and I have because I've connected mine with Meta glasses, whatever, and to be able to use it, there's always an ad running in the side or whatever.
Ad in toilet, ad in kitchen.
Whatever. But it could be like that. But it's not that big of a deal. Now we think about it oh, that's crazy. Why is there an ad on the wall? It doesn't affect me in any way. But then I keep seeing Coca-Cola while we're talking. I'm like, Coca-Cola is good. Maybe I should take a drink, And that's another ad space, So there will be. I think that will change a lot. So I don't think they worry that much about it. I do think they will try to make it more accessible because they want more people to put their money on.
But what we are afraid is that we were speaking about that. What we think eventually, bigger corporations will take over smaller ones.
Yeah.
Because they will be able to pay more. And always they will be able to pay more. It will be much harder to start new businesses.
We'll see.
I think it's easier than ever. You saw the videos that were created.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's gonna be easier. Now you don't need to be a big company to afford to make a Volvo commercial.
That's true.
You can literally create a car company today and make a video that is equally good as they are doing just with AI in 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So if you can do that, you suddenly broken down a lot of barriers. Because before it was but I cannot build a big company because I don't have the resources. But you don't need the resources. The only thing you need is manpower. Yeah. The only thing you need is being able to do it. But the difference is Volvo will probably not be able to do it because that car that I showed you in the video, maybe it wasn't perfect. Maybe the wheels wasn't there exactly wheels or whatever. And they were oh, we can't do that. That's why the initial one said premium versus doing budget products right now with AI is that if you don't care about the details, you can out volume your competition in such a crazy way that they could be the biggest company and they will fall the same way Blockbuster did against Netflix.
Yeah.
They will fall because they cannot out volume you. They cannot do it.
Yeah, it makes
and we
sense.
see Dr. Squatch doing it, the soap thing. They're have you seen Dr. Squatch?
Yeah.
It's a soap. Now they're selling Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap. It's crazy. But they kind of doing I don't know if they're using AI now, but it's just it's a fun, colorful soap in different all the different smells and everything. And they're just pushing crazy ads, so much ads with that. Wherever you go, same with this high smile, I think, that's teeth whitening, different. They're all over the place, a million of ads. Wherever you look, there's ads for that. But I still don't think they're using AI. Anyone could just take exactly their product and just rename it and just make millions, do even more, right? But they're already doing it good. But there's other businesses that are not doing it good that you can just outcompete crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned High Smile.
Why?
We will tell you stories.
You tell us. Okay. Have you worked with them or?
With them, no.
No, okay, but we're similar.
Competition.
Yeah, and that competition should out-content them.
But they were using AI. They were making avatar videos with super white teeth and everything else. So and it was working.
Yeah.
And actually, even I couldn't tell difference because these are performance marketing ads are not like you mentioned Volvo ads. They are super artistic. But the performance marketing, they don't need artistic.
It's product. It's colorful background. It's an arrow saying whiter teeth arrow saying
Today.
300
Urgency.
30 days guarantee, arrow saying only 19 euro and urgency, something like that. That's it. You see that with vitamin products. You see everything like in this. I can give you this thing. You ask me, okay, if you're creating a business, whatever, what should I do? I don't know marketing. How should I create this? What you do is you go to ad library. Okay, you go to Meta ad library. You write in your competition, Hi Smile, whatever your competition is. You go in there. You look at all their static ads, their pictures that they have. If you see which one have they been running since October 2023, they've been running it for 2 years. It's probably working really, really well.
Yeah.
You take a.
You can even see like how many times it has been duplicated. So it's scaled.
you see which one is actually working and that you like. You take a print screen of that ad. You go to ChatGPT. You insert print screen, and then you send a picture of your product, and you say, "Hi, can you make a similar ad but with my product instead and these my unique selling points?" And boom, you've created it. So you don't even need to reinvent the wheel. They have put the thousands of dollars in resource to see exactly which ad will work. You can just do exactly the same ad, change the background color, change your product, change your unique selling points, and boom, you put it out there. And then you do that with 50 different background colors, same ad.
1,000 times per day.
Just go.
So, okay. And then since we have built the UCAN brand, where will we like put our money?
I think it depends on the product, but I still believe when it comes to paid ads, nothing beats Instagram and Facebook at the moment. When it comes to organic, TikTok is huge for impact. If you can make the good videos, people talking about the product, your user-generated content, it's insane. So it all depends on where the target audience is and stuff like that.
If it's possible, I would invest in affiliate marketing. So that's usually like you have content and you have sales.
Yeah,
it's good.
No, definitely.
So, okay.
Cool. Are we ready to create our business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could make ChatGPT to do it besides or when we speak.
Yeah.
And show on TV how it's happening.
There will be a point, like everything I said here. We have a team to do that, whatever. There will be a point and a window of 6 months probably, where AI will be good enough to be that team.
Sintra?
What?
It's Sintra or it's robots,
I don't think we are there yet, but there will be a window where we have agents for all of these things, right? And I just tell one agent, I tell it, this is the idea. Every week we launch a new, based on the most trending things. You create a landing page, you make sure it works, you make the videos, whatever. You create a TikTok page called Petra recommends, Simon recommends, whatever, and you upload the avatars. And you do give the whole script of what it's supposed to do, and it will just automatically do that. And you have a budget of this amount of money. You get this from this account, and it will just every week. It will just keep creating and scaling and giving you reports. There will be a window. It's probably just going to be a very short window, 6 months or something, because then everyone's going to start seeing that, and then it's just other things can happen. But during that window, it's going to be like a cash flow machine. It's just going to be printing out money, definitely.
For the first ones.
Yeah.
Early adopters.
So
how
be
is
quick.
your brother's TikTok going?
My
brother's TikTok with the steaks.
My brother's TikTok.
Or it was cousin. It was you.
Oh yeah. My cousin has a TikTok where he cooks steaks. Exactly. Yeah. It's still going good. People love steaks. And he's just sticking to the same concept. It's going really, really good.
Consistency is the key.
Yeah, it's crazy you remember that. I said that a year ago.
Does he use AI?
No, he doesn't. I don't think so. No. Because it's steak. What should he do? What should he do with it? He should do the voiceovers with AI. Yeah, he could do
stories.
Yeah, it's put on stories. Sometimes he have really fun stories. He just put vegan stories and stuff like that. Oh. Just quotes from vegans, and then while he's just it's actually super funny. But yeah, no, it's going good. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So
Definitely.
he could be like affiliate for knife brand. Or
I think he
boards.
is. I think he works a lot
Yeah.
with like knives and like cutting boards and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Definitely.
So that's also a business idea. So
Yeah.
you can ask ChatGPT like, what content should I put out?
Yeah, like there's a lot of AI influencers being created right now, and they can market any product as well. So it's you can be why use them? You can create your own AI influencer, like because the one thing AI cannot create and replicate is attention,
Yeah.
right? So like it can create, but if it doesn't have a target audience,
Yeah.
it's nothing, right? But if you can create an AI influencer who has 400,000 real followers, who likes what they do and comments, that's very valuable.
Yeah.
And a lot of people doing that, like, and I also know like AI influencers and like OnlyFans is
Yeah.
printing money. It's printing money.
It's super
Like,
weird.
Yeah, it's printing. People are just throwing money at
Yeah.
because they can have like live sessions with AI and pictures and videos and everything. Like, and even if people knows it's AI,
Yeah.
it's just paying for it. It's like
I wonder why. It's interesting.
because men.
But the,
Like literally, it's just men just be too horny and
but
I don't know.
I
what's-
was watching podcast and the one that like OnlyFans girl, she was telling that like woman also watches.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
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 No, it's crazy, but it's printing money. So like, if you have nothing better to do, you can always just
Great.
create
AI.
like AI OnlyFans influencers.
Yeah. So
But it's a
another
weird-
ecom idea.
It's dark. It's a dark idea, but it is what it is.
And generate music for that. So
Yeah.
full service.
Yeah, I do believe that there will soon be a really, really big AI artist.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, Timbaland just signed his first AI artist. I
What
think
was the name?
Timbaland? You know Timbaland?
Yeah.
I'm
The shoe
bringing
company.
sexy back. No, Timbaland, the producer.
The sound. Okay.
The one who's working with Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Nelly Furtado and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah,
Pretty old.
he's a producer. He just signed an AI artist.
Really?
Yeah, a singer that sings AI. He's getting so much backlash from that, but
Yeah.
everyone is hating on him. But he's first.
But he's first.
Yeah, but I don't think he's doing it the right way. I think the right way will be there will be an AI artist. We don't know it's AI. It's gonna be an artist who's making amazing music. Everyone's listening. He's wearing a mask. It's hidden. Who is
Yeah.
it? Who is it? Well, he's working with Eminem. That's crazy. Oh, he made a song with Kendrick Lamar. It's insane. Who is this guy? It's gonna be like The Weeknd, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, that's crazy. Who is The Weeknd? It's very mystic, and it's gonna top all the charts, and everyone's gonna love it. And then they're gonna reveal it's AI. Because when you say it's AI, people are like, I'm not gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only way for a
Like
producer
Sia,
to do it.
I think
Fear
also
automatic.
was.
Yeah, like Sia, like Weekend, like a lot of people
Marshmello.
done it. Yeah, a lot of people already done it, but
Yeah.
it wasn't AI. But that's the funny thing. People are like, how could you relate to AI? How the fuck can you relate to Marshmallow?
Yeah.
How could you relate to Weekend? You don't know who it is. When you didn't know
Maybe
who
it
was.
is AI.
Yeah, but now we know who it is, right? But before, like when we didn't know who it was, like people still related to it.
Yeah.
So it's nothing about like that. It's about music.
I think about music, funny thing is that like with AI you can avoid creating like
Like
Fake.
fake ones because when you create like manually,
Yeah.
sometimes you recreate something that you have been like hearing
Yeah.
and like from subconscious, and
Yeah.
you make it, and then
AI does that as well,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
yes, but then you can check it easily. You know, like
you can also blame AI.
also
I didn't steal it. AI did.
kind of yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
Thank
So-
you for having me. Thank you for hosting the AI or Die event here in Latvia. The crazy thing is the whole AI or Die tour actually originated from Latvia.
Yeah.
Because like when I did my show here at Marketing Shake, like the response I got from the audience and like the DMs of people saying I did this, I tried that, and I'm making money with this and whatever. That's when I realized that, damn, I've been on the wrong stages. Like I need to travel the world. I need to visit like companies and countries that has a bit more limited resources than maybe like in London and in Sweden or New York or whatever. Like I need to visit other places. So it's actually the whole idea actually originated in Latvia. So it's fun.
Awesome.
Like after the Africa tour, it's fun to come back here and like.
Somehow you also have a team from Latvia and.
Yeah, because that's actually like how I met Martin, my videographer. Like people seen in my vlogs and everything. He's from Latvia, and that's like I was doing this event here. And then his co-founder, his like now they're freelancing. His business partner wrote on Instagram, and she's a really good photographer. And I was like, damn, that's really good pictures. And you guys have seen my style. It's not like the classic public speaker. I have like a more maybe like a rap kind of vibe, rapper kind of vibe. And I wrote to her. I was like, okay. If you can reimagine how people take pictures of public speakers, like imagine if Kanye West was a public speaker, how would the pictures look like? And she was like, oh yeah, I would love to do that. And then we met like at a cinema, and she took like really cool pictures.
I
like
remember them. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
She took those pictures, and then we went to eat some burgers afterwards, all three. And he was documenting like behind the scenes of it. And I asked him, like, I said, so what's your dream? Like, what you want to do? He was like, yeah, I would love to like tour and like follow like an artist or a rapper or something like that, and we just document everything. And I was like, yeah, because I have an idea. I'm thinking about like going on a world tour, doing Africa, everything. Do you want to join and document everything? And he was like, yes.
Like fate.
Yeah, and I was like, it's a very short sentence, like most people here in Latvia, and it was just yes, and I thought he was joking, and so I was like yes. I was just sure. He was like yes, I would love to. I was like okay, and then just went a couple of months, and then I wrote him again. But remember when you said you want to do it? And he was like, yes. I was like, it's happening now. Are you coming? And he was like, yes. And like, I only met him once before we toured Africa. So it's crazy how that worked out.
Huge trust from both sides.
Yeah, huge trust from both sides. But it was amazing. And his business partner, the photographer, she's also an illustrator. She's the one who made the design for the book and everything. Real talent. So it's super cool.
It's nice to hear about like Latvians.
Yeah, but like I love to work with like talents, and especially like you're 20, right? Yeah, so he's 20 years old, and I think she's 21, 22. Like this, like being so talented and so passionate and hungry at that age. It's just like it's. I think I'm the one getting the most value, even if I think I'm giving a lot of value as well. But I think like I'm like to be in that part of their life. It's so cool to see.
I agree.
So, yeah.
Okay, thank you. You really have a bright mind.
I have a bright mind. I try to have a bright mind. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Cool.
Alex.
Till
Thank
next
you.
time.
Yeah, stay bright.